We move to the first of the Class 4s. It is race number 3 and it's over the distance of 1,400 metres. The Lucky Star handicap. It is Shadow Runner is on the class drop and has the blinkers on for the first time for an informed Derek Long. New Future's up £5 for his last start win, and the horse that he beat, Classic Posh, has won since. All you know, the hood off, full start at Sha Tin for him. Super 10, a beaten favourite last time from barrier 9. He draws the ace. Ali King Prawn and Cirque Hero both only had the one previous start. Gold Comet turf debut. He's had one trial on the turf at this venue. Dandy Years. Christoph Simeon for Danny Schum comes up with a wide draw. Zagari's been slow at both starts. The 13, Joyful Moments, has the blinkers off, and Kelmimi Wins has had an excuse at his last two. He was Aurora last time and had abnormal breathing when he was first up. Taking you further in Sparky Star, Tom, have been up to Chungfar.
Super 10, the likely leader in this race. He hasn't had a lot of competition for the lead in his last couple of starts. He was able to win the start 2 runs ago, and he's probably likely an uncontested lead here. Taking you further, Dandy Years is drawn awkwardly, but has sat relatively handy in both runs. Kalmimi Wins around to Ali King Prawn. Got Shadow Runner there on the rail with the blinkers on, and New Future likely to get back behind Light of Wanshi. But again, quite a few runners get back in this contest. Pace not likely to be strong.
75 to 1 last time this horse ran, and he won. New Future. He's only had the 2 starts. He's drawn 13. He got back and ran on last time. I'm sure it'll be the same this time. And look, he's gone forward. He hasn't taken a backward step, so not a bad piece from him. Super 10, very impressive, winning 2 starts ago, straight to the front for this horse. He's got the Apprentice Claim once again. Has had it for his last 2 starts, but look, the horse looks good and he's going well enough. Barrier 1 for him. The other one we're going to have a look at here is Dandy Years. There was a lot of money for him last time, and he did catch the eye. It wasn't a bad run from him. That's him in front 47 with Roman Turbo running in a later race, but a nice piece there for them, Dandy Years as well. He seems to be on the improve.
I think we'll get to some replays in just a moment. Firstly, though, back to Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Ed Sadler was out there with his trusty camera and microphone. First up, he caught up with a very dapper-looking Blake Shenry, New Future.
Blake, New Future, was that win last time out somewhat of a surprise to you?
Look, yes, it was somewhat of a surprise, but it wasn't a complete shock, because I think the horse had indicated at his first run that he had, reasonable ability, and he trialled quite well leading into that first run. So I was going in hopeful that he was going to run a good race, and he did. Things worked out. A few unlucky horses in the race, and my horse took advantage of that, and he did a great job.
You've ridden him since in a trial. The trial, I wasn't sure what to make of it. What did you think of it?
Well, look, Benno Young just didn't want him to have a hard trial, just a nice trial. It was over an unsuitable distance for the horse. So, like I said, I wasn't out there to give him a gut-busting trial, but I thought he worked through the line very well. He felt in good condition, and he's stepping up to 1,400, which I'm hopeful will be even better for him. And I'm quietly confident he'll run a big race again.
He's only had a couple of starts. He's a 4-year-old. How mature is he, Blake?
He's pretty mature. He's got a good mindset. He does wear blinkers just to help switch him on, but he's got good race sense, and he's a nice big horse. I think he's going to get better, obviously, with racing and when he steps out in distance, but I think he's got a promising future in Hong Kong.
Paul, have you got him in? And you'd have a hat like that lying around somewhere, wouldn't you?
No, I haven't, but it looked very good. Look, I have got him in on a minor line. I'd like to see him do it again, though. I mean, the trial was just okay. I mean, he hit the line nicely enough. He was a big price for a reason. I think his work had just been okay leading into that race. He did surprise a little bit. I would like to see him do it again, but I wanted to keep him safe because it was a nice enough win.
Yeah, but he got around at 19 to 1 first up, so it wasn't exactly a hopeless case first up. Punters thought, I've got him in. I thought it was probably one of the tougher races on the program, and couldn't find one to beat him in the end.
And just recapping that the horse he beat, Classic Posh, has gone to Happy Valley and won since that race, so the form out of it is good. Here's Super 10 leading for home here. Tommy gets that weight allowance from the inside, and Dandy Years, they smashed him in the betting in this.
Yeah, they certainly did. He came into 6.6, and he didn't get a totally clear run in the straight at all to Dandy Years, so maybe some excuses there for him. Last time out, I should say, but he got a clear run on this occasion, this behind Super 10, and he whipped away, and I've got him in the numbers, Paul, and certainly got Dandy Years in, who had excuses last start.
Yeah, got them both, and I'm going to stick with Super 10. He's had a run since Super 10, ran okay once again. So with the Apprentice Claim from barrier 1, it'll be Catch Me If You Can.
How do we assess Gold Comet here, Paul? He's raced exclusively on the all-weather on race day since arriving in Hong Kong, and he makes his turf debut off just one trial on the green.
Yeah, ISG horse, look, he is by this exchange rate, and they do look suited to the surface, the all-weather. Chad Schofield aboard. Look, I'm just going to watch him. I'd rather see him on the turf before I make my mind up, but, well, I have made my mind up. I haven't put him in.
So you've certainly made your mind up there. I haven't got him in either, just with what he's done on the all-weather. I know he's looked good there, but want to see him do it on the turf first.
The ISGs are going pretty well at the moment. However, Paul, your selections for the third?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Super 10. I think he's on top here for me. Super 10 from Dandy Years. Look, the two starts have both been pretty good, and he is on the improve. New Future, we'll put him in there for third, give him an opportunity to put two together. And then Light of Wanshi's only had the limited starts. He's only had the two starts, and I thought there was improvement from start 1 to start 2. 5, 9, 2 and 10 for me.
Same four numbers, but just slightly in a different order. I've gone with the New Future. I thought it was one of the tougher races on the program, and in the end, looking through it, couldn't find one to beat him in the end, so he's on top over Super 10. I've got Dandy Years in, excuses last time out, and Light of Wanshi went round at a big price last time out. I thought closed off okay in a recent barrier trial. He's drawn awkwardly in 12. 2, 5, 9 and 10.